City building games are more often than not overly complex and a daunting genre to get into if you do not have any previous experience with them. Die-hard fans know just how enjoyable it is to have your mental image of how you want your city to look to come to fruition. Pocket City 2 hopes to bridge that experience for players. The game has a few minor issues with UI, but overall, it is an incredibly good entrance into the genre if you do not have any previous experience with it. Pocket City 2 puts you in the shoes of a mayor who slowly eases you into the game's mechanics through a relatively quick tutorial. This tutorial will run you through some of the basic mechanics, and along the way, you'll develop relationships with the townsfolk, which can help you earn quick cash and unlock skill points, which can be used to develop research to boost your town. Some of these upgrades involve electric vehicles to decrease your emissions or building banks to generate passive income. One of the big reasons that this is a good entry to the city building sim is that there's a very simple supply and demand curve. As you bring in more residents, you'll have to provide them with jobs and commercial outlets to make sure that you have enough goods to meet this new population. Thankfully, this is pretty easy to see as you can look at your UI and check to see your employment rating, making sure that it's not at 100%. It was a wonderful feeling finally being able to look at the end result of a game session and see how much progress you've made and how much still needs a little bit of work. While I was never able to create the prettiest city, it was more than functional, which is what my personality honestly reflects. There are a few problems that I encountered in my playtime. The first was that the game has a cool feature of natural disasters. Unfortunately, I never felt like it was leveraged well enough, as instead of really doing anything about it, such as taking control of your character and directly addressing the hardest hit areas, more often than not, I waited for it to be completed and then just repaired all of the buildings and roads after it took place. Yes, I did say take control of your character. This game allows you to take control of your avatar and navigate the city. This, in my opinion, is one of the weakest points of the game. While you could use tools such as axes to cut down trees for resources, I never found it worth it, or more importantly, engaging at all. There's another component that uses your avatar, and these are the minigames. There are quite a few, such as herding kids back to school, shooting threes, or oddly enough, street racing. The controls never really felt smooth on these, nor did I feel like the stakes were high enough to get me invested in the first place. Another thing that I would have loved to have seen is more of an influence of the archetype that you are trying to create. While there are choices of what kind of mayor you're going to be, such as an investor or unlocking resource buildings much earlier, do have an influence, their effect dramatically falls off at the mid to late game. Another odd choice was the train station mechanic. This will exponentially increase your population, but I personally didn't find it super clear on how much it would do so. This led me to quickly needing to install sewage disposal means, as well as increasing job opportunities in my city. The last thing I would like to mention regarding these things that I did not find myself too fond of was the UI to build roads. I felt that they were a little too sensitive, and this made me create several roundabouts that I could not get rid of unless I deleted the entire road. This became incredibly frustrating if the project was substantially bigger and I'd have to delete a significant portion of the road that I had just created. Overall, I enjoyed my roughly 7 hours with Pocket City 2. This is coming from someone that is not a big city builder enthusiast. Even so, it is simple enough in design to ease you into the genre if it's your first rodeo. If it's not, there's still the benefit of building your perfect city with different difficulties available in different city sizes. I would recommend checking this game out as it's only $4.99 on both the iOS and Google Play Store. If you have any recommendations for me to review, leave it in the comments section below. While you're there, feel free to let me know what your favorite city builder is. Otherwise, stay tuned in to Gaming in the Moment.